My take on Six Star Whey Protein. First off, I generally go about minimum 5 miles 3 days a week. That doesn't mean that I can't vary. Sometimes there have been times where I aim for 5 days a week. Whether or not I make it is questionable. But basically, um, I try and do 3 days a week of where I go ham, if you will. I go hard on 3 days a week. And then on the alternate two, in the past, I have pretty much been like dead, like I did nothing. But I'm trying to incorporate doing something, probably like a cardio activity of some sort on those 2 days. Also, I want to make sure or convey the fact that like I've had to alter my schedule a little bit because of this, and I know that fall, winter is coming, and it's something to take in consideration for different people, and that is the weather. Now, for me, I've been dealing with 100 plus degrees for I think it's like 17 days now. And so I have had to alter my workouts in order to, kind of compensate for that. Like getting up at the butt crack of dawn before it gets too hot. But that's been more of a recent change more than anything. And when you're dealing with that kind of heat, especially, you really want to be hydrated, and you really want to kind of get in, get out, and not, linger. You don't want to stay too long. So I've actually going to our little gym we have out here in my neighborhood for just like a little bit, try and get my minimum two laps in, because where I go, it's within walking distance, and one lap is about 2.5 miles. So that means 5 miles, so on and so forth. So I've tried to make sure that I'm in more than out, but still getting out a little bit because it's been extremely hot. Protein in general, like I'm still kind of learning about this. And the funny thing is that I'm one of those people that has kind of gone in phases. I didn't necessarily care so much about protein and that kind of thing. It was more of a fad for me for a while. So I have been on protein before, but I'll say I know. How about I know? I didn't necessarily take it properly at the time with my workouts, which is kind of ironic because I was working out harder then, because I did straight weights. I was not a cardio person at all. Like when I say at all, like 5 minutes on the treadmill or on the elliptical was like, okay, can I get off here now? But anyway, that's changed since, and I've been more cardio, less weight, which may not necessarily be good, but you work within your means. Okay, so I apologize for the backwards reading, but basically these are the 6 Star Whey Protein Elite Series by 6 Star, and this is vanilla cream, and this is triple chocolate. And they also have a banana one, which I'm kind of debating as to whether or not I really want to purchase it in bulk, not knowing how it's going to taste, but crossing fingers. I'm hopefully going to make a decision this weekend with what kind of protein to go with. And to be quite honest with you, it can be a pretty tricky decision to make. Protein, some people will say a protein is a protein is a protein, which is not 100% true. You have those that are pure. You have those that are mixed, that have like a creatine and your BCAAs, and like there's, have extras in it to help you with your recovery, to help you with your endurance, and kind of wading through all of that and reading, individual reviews, and it can be all very taxing. So I'm in the process of trying to figure out what is going to be a good fit and a good product for me. Granted, I'm sure there, like when you're dealing with a protein and people that encourage this, you could make the argument it's for people that just lift and that are like bodybuilders trying to train. I mean, I myself am trying to, how about we say, get recut? Yeah, because it's been a minute. But basically that's my purpose for exploring whey protein again, is to get some of the muscle back. Some of that muscle that's been lost over the past couple years. My goal is also for weight loss. I want to lose about 30 pounds. We'll see how that goes. At the current moment, I'm getting the scale to go towards the direction that I want it to, but it's not quite there yet. And in another video that I'll probably post today as well, I'll be discussing a little bit of denial and bad habits, but that's for another discussion. Let's see. Pretty much, I guess, for me to stay true to this and say, the only way I can really rate the 6 Star product at this point in time is on taste, purely on taste. And so if I'm going to rate it purely on taste, I would tell you that it's a tasty product. It's pretty tasty. It's not too bad as far as like chalky or aftertaste. It's pretty good. But I don't want to lie to you and tell you what I want to tell you what I did. That way, you can say, hey, it tastes gross to me, or, I didn't prepare it this way. So I will tell you what I did. First of all, protein and water. I haven't quite tried that route yet, just because with some of the flavors out there, you never know. And sometimes having a little bit heavier substance can kind of take away the sting, so to speak. So, for vanilla cream, I don't drink milk, regular milk. I drink silk milk, and I had a little bit of the almond milk left over, so that's what I did with the vanilla, to try and be somewhat fair with it. But let me be clear, I not only had silk, the almond milk. Also, I think I put a banana, some blueberries, and some flaxseed, not oil, but actual flaxseed, in the blender for my drink. And then for this morning, I had the triple chocolate. Just so happens that the new milk that I got this week is chocolate, so I have the Silk Milk Light, which is only like 90 calories or whatever. And so I did that with a banana and some flaxseed, and that was it. So as far as taste goes, it's pretty decent as far as helping with endurance and recovery. It's hard for me to give a really good, honest opinion on it, seeing as is that I just kind of started dabbling in this product. And I tell you what, if I should end up sticking with this and buying the tub of the 6 Star, whatever flavor I end up with, I would do another review on that, giving maybe a little bit more in-depth review and more accurate as far as like results. But I can tell you that the first day I felt like it did help with recovery. Wasn't necessarily as sore as I could have been. But like I said, I feel like I probably need to take the product more before I can give an honest assessment of it. So pretty much I am looking at trying to figure out what whey protein I want to take.